Hello friends, welcome back to another income report video. In today's video we are going to talk about how my Etsy digital products business did in the month of February. It was kind of a shorter month, so that will be reflected in the numbers as well. But first we're going to talk about a few things, like what went well in the month of February, what went wrong, and then we are going to create a few goals that I would like to achieve in the month of March. I have quite a few ideas for March, but together we will put all of those ideas onto paper and then we are going to prioritize them so that we will have some kind of a system to go on and to check things off in the month of March, because that's what I like to do the most. Check off finished tasks. Anyone else like me? I started rambling too much. Let's get into it. Just a quick announcement before we begin. I will be hosting a new masterclass. It will be all about pricing strategies that you should use to have 5-figure months on Etsy with digital products, but these can be also applied if you have print on demand or handcrafted traditional physical product-based businesses as well. The link to the registration will be in the description box and also the first pinned comment, so click on that and register for the class. It will be on March 15th. First, let's talk about what worked in the month of February and what didn't. Let's start with what worked. I was very intentional in the month of February to put less pressure and less stress on myself regarding the tasks that I wanted to finish, and I felt kind of better during the work week. I felt lighter and not as stressed, because that was the goal after all. And because of that I was able to create less products, but I still had really good progress. I will show you the progress tracker that I just showed you in the previous video as well. So as you can see, we are up to 30 listings in the first shop. At the beginning of the year I said that after I created 50 new products for this first shop, the template shop, I would not create any more this year. So we are at 30, we still have 20 to go until the end of the year. There are small chances that I will change my mind on this, but I want to finish the 50 products until the end of the year. I think it will be earlier than that, but I want to finish those 50 and then put that shop more on autopilot and focus more on promoting the items rather than creating more and more and more. Or I will revamp a few listing images. I will see that in the second half of the year. And in the printable shop I'm up to 25 listings. That is really good as well. We are on track to hit the 50 goal. For this, I also set the 50 goal until the end of the year, but now that I created more things for this shop, I really got into the groove and into the mood to create more into this one. So I will wait until I finish all 50 and then I will see what kind of a mood I'm in, because ultimately I have to enjoy what I do. So we will see about the mood and about the feelings that I have around that period, and based on that, after I'm done, I will sit down, think about it, and I will create a new strategy after I'm done. So that's that. And regarding the mockups, that is the third thing on this page. I started creating the photos themselves, but they are not edited at this point. So yes, that is a work in progress. I will let you know as soon as they are ready, and I will make them available to you. Some for free, some paid. But you will see them. I think they will turn out really well. What also worked in the month of February was time batching. I just sat down and I focused on certain tasks for that period of time, and I find that way I was able to finish more for that day. Every morning I sit down and I write a to-do list with priorities, and the first 3 are always the most important. So this way I was able to finish those first 3 items very fast, and I felt like I still had time in the day to do other things. Now, what didn't work as well in the month of February? Well, because of the things that I mentioned in the what went well part, I got less done than I wanted, but still I made really good progress, and other than that I cannot mention anything else that went wrong. Overall, it was just a really good month for me. It was my birthday month, we went out, we celebrated, so it was good all in all. Now let's talk about some things that I would like to accomplish in the month of March. I just sat down and gathered my thoughts and I put them on paper. Because we are at the beginning of the month, this way I will have a guide on the things that needs to be done and needs to be done the first. It's kind of prioritizing. I think it will be very beneficial, and it is important at the end to know what is the thing that brings you the most in your business or in your personal life. So let's talk about this for a second. So the first thing that I would like to accomplish in the month of March is to host the masterclass with as many people as possible, but I put down 100 people in the masterclass. So I would really appreciate if you would register with the link down in the description. Well, it is free first of all, and it is jam-packed with lots of useful information on pricing strategies that can blow up potentially your shop. So please sign up there. So I need to finish all the materials for the masterclass. I already have the outline of the things that I want to talk about, and I still have to create some presentational materials and some social media materials for promoting it and things like that. Then I would like to create 10 new products for the Printable Planner shop and also 10 new products for the Editable Templates shop. And also for the Printable Planner shop, I said last month that I would redo, I think, 3 business planners. Well, that didn't get accomplished, but I put that again on this list, so I would like to redo 3 business planners this month. Then my next thing on this list is to block off one day and focus it only on the mock-up photo shoot. And I would like to create at least 3 bundles or 3 styles on that day. So it will be a whole day, lots of props, lots of lighting, lots of cameras and things like that. And I would like to create 3 sets of beautiful mock-up images. I will have to edit and process all of these in Lightroom and Photoshop, but that is a different beast and that will be on a different day. And then the last thing on this list is to publish 2 YouTube videos a week, and I'm thinking of including 1 or 2 bonus videos. So if you would like to request some videos, or if you have any kinds of questions, leave a comment down below and I will consider creating a video around that. Now that I rambled enough about things that went well and about my plans for the month of March, let's take a look at February's numbers in my Etsy shop. So here we are in the back end of my Editable Template shop, and let's set the date from February 1st to February 28th. Let's see the results. So as you can see, as a revenue I had 3,147 euros. I had 15,000 visits this month in the shop. No major changes. We had less days. I believe if we would have 31 days, then we would be around 3,500 or something like that. So Etsy brought 76% of the visits and I brought 24%. A few days ago I started working on some organic Pinterest traffic. I went down the Pinterest rabbit hole on YouTube. So I started to do some research and I created some new pins for the products that are already selling well. And I do not want to necessarily spend money on Pinterest ads if I don't have to. So that's why I did this, and if I will see that some of these pins will perform exceptionally well, then I will consider creating a new campaign and some promotional materials for those, and I will put some money in it, but not at the moment. So about the revenue, we had a really good day at the beginning of the month, and then it averages out at about 120–125 euros a day, which means that I am left with roughly around the 100 euro mark on Etsy each day, which is a really nice result. So let's check the marketing. Etsy ads. As you can see, we are still really good with the ad spend and the revenue. It doubled itself. I spent $154 on ads and I got almost $400 worth of orders out of that. So that's more than double, which is good. And as you saw, I am spending $5 a day on ads here. And I never shown you this before, but here is my sales and coupons tab. I have some coupons that have been active for more than 5 years, and I put this to last month. Here you can see that. And last month, this thank you coupon, I think this is my thank you automated email that Etsy sends out. Yes, this is the thank you one, and this is the abandoned cart one. So the thank you one was used 12 times and the abandoned cart one was used 11 times. So it's worth it to set it up. And then I had 3 sales. I wanted to test some theories and I will create some videos on that. I had a sale from February 13th to the 21st, and that one had 65 orders, another one for 4 days with 46 orders, and I'm really surprised about this one. This one was a 4-day sale with 60% off on certain items, and it only got me 4 orders. So that's a strange one, but it's there and it's 4 orders that I wouldn't have made otherwise. So that's that. And here is the February monthly statement. At the end, I made a net profit of 2,366 euros. Here are the sales. As you can see, I had one refund, some VAT, some tax. Here are the dreaded fees. I do not like fees at all, even though I had some credits, but it barely covers anything. The transaction and the processing fees are killing me at this point, because they are really high and they are getting out of control, in my opinion. But it's still the lowest that a platform charges for digital product sales, unless you have your own website. But there you have to deal with your own traffic, and as you saw, 70% of my traffic comes from Etsy. And I put lots of hours of work into that SEO and into the other things that contribute to that traffic. And with the marketing, I spent 130 on ads, some off-site ads that I do not have any control over, and the Etsy Plus subscription that I will keep because I like it. So that's that. And now let's talk about the Printable planner shop. I will put the details on the screen right here. Oh, but before I do that, are you following me on Instagram and on TikTok? If you don't, go there, the links are in the description. So as you can see, I made 346 euros, which is a really okay amount. I put up some new products, but they are not selling very well yet. I haven't done the Pinterest thing with these items, and I still have to make some listing videos for them, so there is still work to be done. And I hope that I will get to do that in March and in April. March will be a little bit more chaotic for me, but in April I believe I will have time to put everything in order and everything will be very neat by then. In this shop I also have set up a thank you and an abandoned cart prompt or emails to be sent out by Etsy when somebody does that. The thank you one will be sent to people who purchased something from me, and they will be sent a 10% discount code, I believe. And the abandoned cart one is sent to people who put my items in their cart but they haven't checked out. And last month I had 5 orders with discounts. The average order was 5 euros and 12 cents, and a total of 25 euros from these discount codes. And what you have been waiting for here is the monthly statement. I made 356 euros in sales, out of which we had some VAT and some taxes. The fees were 64 euros. I do not have listing fees because you people are so amazing that you're using my link to open your own Etsy shops, so I would really like to thank you for that. Some transaction and processing fees. And again, these are high and I consider them high, but compared to any other platforms other than your own website, these are the smallest fees. I compared it to Design Bundles, Creative Market, any other sites where you can sell digital downloads. This is the lowest amount of percentage that they take from you, in 2023 at least. And then on marketing I had the subscription and some off-site ads, and that's it. So those were my numbers for the month of February in 2023. I know they are not the best, not as good as last year, but I'm still really happy about it. I'm glad that I was able to bring in those sales, and I hope that it gives you some kind of encouragement that you can get to this point as well. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, sign up for the masterclass, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another video in which I talk about digital products, making money online, making money on Etsy and so on. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!